The stars had always fascinated Jake Turner. From his cramped Earth apartment, he'd gazed up at the night sky, dreaming of other worlds. But nothing in his wildest dreams had prepared him for the day a shimmering portal opened in his backyard, and two alien women stepped through, claiming him as their own. Beginning, the arrival. Jake was an aerospace engineer working at a private space tech firm when his life changed forever. It was just after midnight when the portal shimmered like liquid silver, humming with energy in the quiet suburban backyard behind his small home. Jake was startled, yet somehow instinctively calm. Out stepped two figures, their skin glowing faintly with iridescent hues. One with emerald green skin, eyes like molten gold, the other a soft lavender shade, with shimmering silver hair that floated like mist. Their attire was unlike anything Jake had ever seen. Elegant, flowing fabrics that seemed woven from starlight itself. "We have come for you," said the green-skinned woman, her voice melodic yet commanding. "You are the chosen one, the one who saved Veridra." Jake blinked, confused. "Save Veridra? I think you've got the wrong guy." The lavender-skinned woman stepped forward, her eyes warm yet serious. "You may not know it, but your actions in the Alpha Centauri system changed everything. By redirecting the catastrophic solar flare that threatened our world, you have bound yourself to us through the ancient galactic law of bonds." Jake's head spun. A few weeks ago, during a routine test flight of a new experimental drone satellite, a freak solar flare burst unpredictably from Alpha Centauri A. Using his expertise, Jake managed to remotely reprogram the drone's energy shields, redirecting the flare's deadly burst away from the Veridra star system, an act that unknowingly saved billions of lives. Middle. The ancient law and the brides. Veridra was a distant planet, lush with vibrant jungles, colossal crystalline structures, and seas that shimmered under three suns. It was ruled by an ancient civilization that believed in a sacred pact. Whoever saved their planet's fate must join in a lifelong bond with two brides chosen by their high council. "By law," the green-skinned woman explained, "you are now bound to me and Lira." Lira, the lavender-skinned woman, smiled softly. "We do not seek to force you, Jake, but you must understand the gravity of this law. It is not just a marriage. It is a sacred duty, a fusion of hearts and minds to guide our people forward." Jake was torn. The idea of marrying two alien women was bewildering, and yet, their sincerity and the enormity of what he had done left him speechless. The two brides took Jake through the shimmering portal to Veridra. The planet was breathtaking. Sprawling cities nestled in giant trees, glowing rivers winding through crystalline mountains, and air perfumed with alien blossoms. Veridra's high council awaited them. Ancient beings with elongated features and eyes full of wisdom greeted Jake with reverence. The council's leader, Elder Zan, explained, "You are the guardian of Veridra now. Your bond with our brides will give you strength beyond human limits." Jake spent days learning about Veridran customs, laws, and history. He and the two brides began a journey of understanding and trust. Aria, the green-skinned bride, was fierce and protective, a warrior princess skilled in telepathic combat. Lira was gentle and wise, a healer with deep knowledge of Veridran's spiritual energies. Despite the shock, Jake found himself drawn to both women. Aria's fiery passion and strength balanced Lira's calm empathy and intuition. They complemented each other and him, in ways he never imagined possible. The conflict, a threat from within. Just as Jake started to accept his new role, a dark shadow loomed over Veridra. A faction within the planet's elite, the Obsidian Syndicate, sought to break the ancient bonds and seize power for themselves. They viewed Jake as an outsider unworthy of the honor, and aimed to overthrow the brides and the council. One night, while Jake was training with Aria in the jungle, they were ambushed by Obsidian warriors equipped with stolen earth weapons. Jake fought fiercely alongside Aria, their bond igniting a powerful energy shield that deflected the attackers' blasts. Lira, meanwhile, used her healing abilities to tend to the injured and reinforce the protective wards around the city. The attack was a warning. The Obsidian Syndicate was ready to plunge Veridra into chaos unless Jake and his brides could unite the divided factions. The resolution, unity and love. Determined to save their home, Jake, Aria, and Lira traveled to the sacred Crystal Spire, a source of Veridran power. There they performed the ancient ritual of binding, a ceremony that fused their souls and granted Jake the full strength of the planet's energies. The ritual was intense. Jake felt his consciousness expand, connected to the minds of Aria and Lira, as well as the entire planet. He could hear the trees whisper, the rivers sing, and the stars pulse. Empowered, Jake confronted the Obsidian Syndicate. With Aria's combat skills and Lira's spiritual guidance, they dismantled the coup attempt peacefully but decisively. In the aftermath, Jake was declared the honorary guardian of Veridra, accepted fully by its people. The bond with Aria and Lira became a symbol of unity and hope, a blending of cultures and hearts across galaxies. Ending, a new beginning. Back in his modest home on Earth, Jake sometimes still found it hard to believe how much his life had changed. He had 2 alien brides, a new planet to protect, and a destiny that stretched beyond the stars. Aria and Lira often visited Earth with him, sharing their culture and learning his. Together they planned to build bridges between worlds, ensuring peace and prosperity in the galaxy. "I never asked to be a hero," Jake said once, looking at the 2 women who had become his world. "You didn't ask, but you are," Lira replied softly, her hand in his. "And now you're ours by law and heart," Aria added with a grin. Jake smiled, knowing that no matter where the stars took him, he would never be alone.